Let me see. All right, Shalom. Shalom. To you brothers, Shalom, Barak Kal Akim. We start by saying, Barakatah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The water Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Hashem Rakah Kodash. Well, this is the Apostle Rakah. All right, y'all know who I am. And we're here with another impromptu video today. And the other young brother here is streaming as well on his page. I got some guests here with me today, some special guests. I'm gonna let the brothers from the El Paso camp, GMS El Paso, which is a special treat. And these brothers, they've been here the whole weekend with us. They was with us out on the line Friday night, and spiritual is beautiful. Because it was actually my first time. Oh yeah, yours is buffered in there a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing but Satan. Mine does that sometimes too. Satan messing with the brothers' camera. So we're gonna just bear with us for a second, because I want to make sure this brother's audience, the brothers, get it as well. Just bear with us 1 second, brothers. But I got the brothers from the El Paso camp here with me. So Satan messing with this brother's camera. One of the brothers, well, the head brother, I'm gonna let him in it. Well, you know what? On my page is still going, so we're gonna.
My thing froze up all the way.
Yeah. Nothing but Satan, man. You hit that again. Yeah, but ain't nothing but Satan.
Right.
Ain't nothing but Satan, man. We rebuke you, Satan, in the name, of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Rebuke you, foul demons, in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, because the brother, he's streaming too. Okay, I guess the brother, let me see. Still buffeting a little. Yeah, man. It looked like we almost, give it a second. See what happens.
Okay.
See if it'll.
It went out completely.
It went out completely?
Yeah, I'm just going to restart it. Oh, you know what? I only got one bar in here.
Oh.
That's what it is. You know what? I'm just doing a regular video. That's all good.
Okay.
Instead of going live, yeah. That's all good.
Okay, come on.
Okay, all right.
Are we going? You good?
It's regular video, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, once again, the brother had some technical difficulties with his camera, but we back up. But anyways, this is Apostle Rakah. And what was the title you had, brother?
It was the games to be told and not sold.
Yep.
/ open forum.
So that's the title of these videos.
Right.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna let these brothers. I'm gonna start with the leader, the elder of the camp here. Introduce yourselves.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Brother Yawasat. Yawasat Hopeful Elect 777. El Paso, Texas.
All right.
Brother Malak Rayab from the channel Strive for the Masteries 144 out of El Paso, Texas.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. And you brothers introduce your channels too. So hey man, show some love. Check these brothers out. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yeah, brother Now in El Paso, Texas.
Khan. You got a channel? You want to tell them your channel?
I now knock Allah Hopefully Elect 777.
All right. So here, I'm blessed. These brothers are here with me at my home, so we here, the spirit is on us. And the brother told you the title of the video. Because we was sitting there, we was in the house talking. We out here in my man cave, my studio, and we was talking some more. I said, man, let's get this shit on wax.
Yeah,
and we was talking about different things, man. And primarily, what inspired the title of the video, we were talking about Nate, nasty, naughty Nate, right? And I was telling these brothers the story, the testimony of how when I ran into him 10 years ago, which I know a lot of you brothers have heard that testimonial from myself and Apostle Tahar, whatever, right? And that nigga Nate sold out. I don't care what you got to say, Nate. And I know you watching the videos, because, well, that being said, he told me that day that I watch all y'all videos. I watch everything y'all do. So we know you watching. He watching. And he getting cut. That's why he's being more of a demon. He's acting like the nigga woman. You're like a wicked black woman. Like you had this dude, Kevin Samuels, right? And he used to get on them black women, and even some of these other influencers, right? They get on the black woman, they pull all the shit out on them. So look, this is what y'all doing, and they prove it. But the black woman don't repent, she doubles down.
Right. It's like a bad kid that can't take accountability.
Done. What's that word?
Accountability.
That's Nick.
Right.
You're nothing but an unruly black woman, man. You got the spirit of the black woman on you. No accountability, no nothing. You wicked as hell, man. And then that day that when I seen you, you saluted me and the brother that was with me, and you saluted us, and you looked me dead in my fucking square dead eyes in my face and said, I know the name of the Lord is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh. And I teach my congregation like a Cheshire cat.
Right.
And I teach my congregation that.
But then you got Israel United and Caesar on your title.
Yeah.
Israel United and the C word. That's a damn abomination. That's a damn Greek, man. All right, which the Greeks were enemies of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right? That's the Zechariah the 9th chapter. Okay, he talks about how I will raise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece. All right, Yahushua wouldn't have nothing to do with no damn Edomites, man. All right, no Greek Edomites, which, that goes back to Ptolemy Soter. I said that's Serapis Christus and all that nonsense. All right, but why is he doing that? Because just like wicked men in Israel back in the day, they took a bad. All right, they made a covenant with the heathen. All of a sudden, now you're worth $150 million. And you had other niggas that did that too. Like one body, they used to be one body in Yahushua, but now they just one body. They dropped Yahushua.
Yeah, them niggas out here. They be downtown somewhere speaking.
Yeah. As soon as you see people, different Israelites, they ain't talking about Yahushua no more. All of a sudden now they got millions of dollars in their damn bank account, man. So they sold out and took a damn bag. All right, go ahead.
Got a precept on that. This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, starting at verse 10. It says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in 130 year of the king of the Greeks. All right, here's a point in verse 11. It says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. All right, and that includes these wolves, these ravenous wolves. You know what I'm saying? These wayward camps, and these wolves in sheep's clothing. All right, they took that bag, that Judas purse, man, the modern day Judas purse, especially those under the 501c3 charter. That's why their ministry is compromised because they have leaven in their doctrine, because they have leaven in their spirit. Right. So that's why when they get cut with the sword, it compels them to be more wicked. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes into Hebrews 4:12. The word is sharper than a two-edged sword. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you swing that sword, okay, you have to understand you can get cut with that same sword, man. All right, if you're not worthy enough to wield it spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These wayward camps, it's like these wolves in sheep's clothing, and these wayward camps are not worthy to wield the sword. That's why they get cut with it, and this is why they also fall on their own sword and cut themselves. You know what I'm saying? By being hypocrites and double-minded.
Preach now. So Rock 32:17, a sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will.
That's Nick.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's Nick. That's Nick. His picture should be right next to that scripture, man. Double down.
Yep, exactly. Double down. I got another precept as well out of the book of Hebrews, the 11th chapter, because that's one thing that a lot of Israelites don't understand. All right, because they come, we come out of bullshit plantation Christianity, where they tell you, okay, you come to serve the Lord, you're gonna get blessed, you're gonna get a new job, new career, brand new house, all that other BS. All right, but truly, when you come to serve the Lord, this thing is about suffering. All right, so this is an example from our righteous forefather Moses right here. Okay, this is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse, I'm gonna start at verse 23. Actually, matter of fact, 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. All right, so back in ancient Egypt, okay, Moses, he could have easily stayed up under the shadow of Egypt, all right, and been living in riches and wealth, had all the cucumbers he wanted and everything, but he decided instead, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna suffer with the Lord's people. Okay, you got a lot of Israelites, they don't want to do that today. Okay, they want to stay up under the shadow of spiritual Egypt, all right, spiritual Pharaoh, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, and they want to be able to enjoy the comforts of Babylon the Great. Yeah. Okay, but that's not our lot, man. Okay, Zephaniah 3, I think verse 13, it tells you, I will leave in the midst of thee a poor and afflicted people.
You're going to tell me we ain't not to cut you off. Yeah. So you're going to tell me that we're not the Israelites. Case in point, we could cover that with Nate, but we can also, like this nigga Anton, that influencer I be watching.
Anton,
right, that nigga, right? I like him to a degree, meaning I watch his shit when he be getting on the black woman, getting on the women. He has good talking points, right?
Right.
He has, but where did he get those from? Even Kevin Samuels, he got all you guys, you influencers, you got your talking points from us, man.
Right.
Now, this whole big thing with the election, this whole big split in the country, motherfuckers want to vote for Kamala, motherfuckers want to vote for Trump, which, hey man, I kind of like Trump a little bit, right? That devil, right? But anyways, Kamala, right? Niggas, the nigga woman voting for Kamala, but then these simple-minded niggas voting out their videos on it.
Right.
Voting for Trump, like that's the way, that's gonna save you.
Right.
And the reason I bring up Anton Daniels is because that nigga, he was talking about us. I didn't see the videos, but I heard he was getting on the Israelites at one point, talking shit, scoffing or whatever, right? But you dumb nigga, you believe in Trump. You wearing the red MAGA hat, Magda, whatever the red MAGA. Anyways, the red, and look, man, he believes in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, exactly.
Okay, because he was getting on, I like when he get on Kamala, I just don't like that Doberman pincher head looking bitch. Anyway, right? But, you know what I mean? But then on the other end, nigga, you Trump. He gonna make America great again. He gonna save Egypt.
Dumb as hell, man.
You dumb as you fucking could be. Man, you dumb niggas that's voting and endorsing Trump. I mean, we talk shit sometimes in jest, right? And we say stuff, right? But I don't trust in Donald Trump. Okay? I want this place to go down, man. This place gotta go. America gotta go.
If I may, really, if you hoping for America, Babylon the Great to be great again, so to speak, and you in a completely wrong spirit, right? Most likely not to the elect, because really, man, this we supposed to be praying for the downfall of Babylon the Great, man. We supposed to be praying for the Lord to bring these judgments so we can make it to the kingdom. That's how you know Jake is institutionalized, man, because they in the mindset, every other nation, they in the mindset, they want rulership, they want the kingdom. Russia and China, they think they up next. All right, Jake is more concerned with trying to get a piece of the pie in the white man's kingdom than to trying to be rulers of their own kingdom, man. All right?
This is Isaiah chapter 19, verse 14. It says, the Lord Yahweh had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. And that's including Anton Daniels, dumbass, voted for Trump because he drunk off Esau's wine. The modern day.
He don't believe. He don't believe. Basically, he don't believe. That's why I guess he can't get down with us. He don't believe that racism still exists. You know that old school shit, right? Look, man, black people can make it. Hispanic people, whatever, right? You have opportunities to do whatever it is you want to do. So basically that old nigga shit, don't sit around complaining that the white man is holding you back. Go to school, get that education.
Which and that's that was about being institutionalized. They got niggas like him, even though he's quote unquote successful in society, they just print money out of thin air. And you gotta get up every day, even if you are successful in this society, you gotta get up every day and think about how you're gonna make more money. When we in the kingdom, man, we gonna have fucking slaves. And we ain't gonna pay him shit. We're not gonna have to think about how to do this, how to do that. We're gonna tell these devils and these other heathen nations, all right, look, you're gonna do what we tell you to do, or you're gonna fucking die, which is in the scriptures. All right? Which is in the...
Hey, that's funny how you said that, right? Now, that's turnabout's fair play. How did these Edomites get rich here in America?
Through slavery.
Right?
Right.
Did they have to get up and worry about how they gonna make money? They was being made.
Exactly.
No, they had fuck money. They had substance.
Right.
They had slaves. They had cattle. They had horses. They had land that they stole from Gad and Reuben. They had slaves. They had Jake in slavery. So, right? So back then, 100, 200, 300 years ago, did them Edomites wake up having to worry about how, I gotta make more money.
Exactly.
Of course, everybody wants to make more money. You could be a billionaire. They think about, I want more.
I got a point on that as well. But even when you look at the blessings of Deuteronomy 28th chapter, they don't talk about no paper money, no gold and silver. They say, I'm gonna bless you with crops, I'm gonna bless you with flocks. That's real wealth right there, because when this system crashes, and it will, fucking that paper, what the fuck you gonna do? Eat that shit? You gonna burn it to keep yourself warm?
No, they're gonna eat it. Niggas gonna actually, y'all gonna be so hungry, man. And remember, what did Apostle Tahar deem this year? From the top of the year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble.
Right, yeah, nah.
Because niggas is catching hell right now.
Right, yep.
Especially you women.
Yep.
And that's why now you women are up on social media freaking out, going crazy, because y'all can't find a man.
Right.
I tell you what, you women that have a man, you better fucking act right.
Right.
Well, you gonna, as you say.
You ain't seen shit yet.
You ain't seen nothing.
2024, 2025 about to be a hell of a lot worse, man. Because DJT, he already talking about, when he get inaugurated, January 20th, he already talking about draconian measures, man.
Ooh.
He already talking about capital punishment, firing squads, guillotine, all that shit, man.
I hope he do.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I hope he do.
Because when he come, when the devil come down hard, the Spirit of the Lord gonna raise up a standard against him, man.
I hope he does. And that's why you black women especially, y'all freaking out. Y'all seen Big Brother, usually when I wake up in the morning before I do my videos, you know, I'll be on YouTube for like a whole hour just watching different videos.
Same,
and you said Trump was already talking about that, right?
Yeah. He already talking about. I mean, shit. Even in his campaign, he said, I believe in capital punishment. He told the police, he said, stop being nice with these criminals, man. These police, they already wanting to kick your ass just for being a J.
Oh, bro.
So now they really about to come down.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's something that I'm sorry, it be on my chest. I be wanting to, because I be watching, like I said, the videos I be watching, right on YouTube.
Right.
In the spirit, I've been doing this for like 2 years now, of the cops pulling over niggas.
Yep.
And it's mostly, I'm telling you, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, these cops are going to start playing with you niggas. Because that's pretty much, because of this so-called democratic liberal government.
Right.
Because remember, they had the Black Lives Matter shit, that George Floyd shit. So ever since then, the cops can't be fucking niggas up the way they want to. You remember a couple of years ago? Yeah. Every day a nigga was getting shot by these cops.
Yeah.
But now they had to, so now the orders came down, right? To these cops. Look, you gotta be nice with these niggas. I be watching videos of, just traffic stops.
Yeah.
And it's predominantly black women. Big Shirley, Keisha, and they be acting crazy with the cops, biting the cops. Right. And the cops got to be all nice with them because they under orders.
Well, a lady just recently, she charged a cop with a knife, and he put about 3 hot ones in it.
Oh, good.
But he didn't even want to do it because he's probably scared of being prosecuted himself. Seeing Trump about to get rid of that shit. So what's gonna come down?
Was it a nigga woman?
Yeah. What's gonna come down to is that pretty much. See right now, everybody can talk shit, they can mock, they can scoff, they can play around with the Lord because the heat ain't really came down. But we about to find out very soon that when the heat start coming down, your money's not gonna deliver you. The cop ain't gonna give a damn if you got $1 million. You just a nigga in his eyes. The only way that you're gonna be delivered from the wrath that's coming down the pipeline is if you good with your Yahweh from your shot.
That's it, brother. But I'm gonna tell you what, you niggas, you Negro, in particular, you Negroes, man. I'd say I'm watching the videos. I was watching it. I sit there for like an hour just watching different on YouTube of traffic stops. And you Negroes, you niggas, and a lot of you Hispanics as well, they on the level of like, bro, okay, I'm never gonna use the word animal. Because we got animals right outside here. I'm talking about, we got our dogs.
And they obey.
They obey.
Yeah.
Okay, this brother got a dog. We was talking about it this morning. This brother, he has a dog. The brother brought his puppy with him, his dog. And she obeys, right? She knows not to piss in the house, do this, that, the third. Right? My dogs on. If I raise my voice, they conform. Right. I got 2 dogs in there. They conform, right? You niggas are not even animals, y'all monsters.
Right.
Like, bro, when you see them, you got to pull it up on YouTube and watch it. Traffic stops of black, and it's predominantly the black woman. Big Shirley, I want to see that. Like these niggas Esau really did something to Jake.
Well, this society, man. This society is so fucking got a Queen of Heaven worship spirit on it, so heavy. A lot of these women, they really think they're untouchable. Yeah. Because for a long time, they could get away with mouthing off to their husband, different men in the world, and if you do something about it, you enforce order, then you're gonna have some simp ass nigga that step up to you. You might get damn jumped out there or shot. Trying to put a woman in her place, man.
Yeah.
So they in a mindset where they think that, okay, well, because we got a vagina, we can get away with anything. But that shit going out the window, man.
Yeah.
That pussy pass ain't gonna pass for you no more. Right? These dudes out here beating this, killing these bitches, man.
On that point, that's why the nigga woman mainly, is really the nigga woman that was mainly voting for Kamala Harris, because they wanted to, they wanted that feminism to further
to continue.
Right. That would have really added on to their to the
Oh yeah. And this dumb bitch Kamala, which she's not even really a black woman.
Right.
Which we all know that shit. She a goddamn Edomite, whatever the fuck she is.
Right.
She hate black people.
Right.
When she was the DA in California, she locked up so many Negro men, and she fucked over black women too. She locked up one black woman. Y'all heard the story. She locked up because her daughter had. This is a black woman now. Her daughter had sickle cell anemia, which is well known in the so-called black community going back to the 60s, right? Her daughter had sickle cell anemia, right? That's like a black disease that Esau probably gave to Jake too. Some shit they conjured up in the lab, right? And the little girl, I forgot how old she was, might have been 10 years old. She missed a couple of days of school or whatever. Kamala Harris had the locked up. Because her daughter missed. Yeah.
She locked up the mom?
The mother.
Damn, that's cold blooded, man.
Yeah.
That's some Edomite shit. Cause they say she go back really to Amalek.
Yeah, she's an Edomite.
Right.
I believe she got Cooley. She from Jamaica. Yeah, Amalek. The Coolies, the mother. She's an Edomite.
Right.
Kamala Harris. I believe that.
Yeah.
Why else would she be up in that? You got to be connected to the Rothschilds somehow.
Right.
They say all the presidents somehow. If you become president, somehow you're related
to that line.
Offspring of that.
Right.
Lucifer.
Right. And she married him to Malachi.
Yeah. Now all these black women, right? The black woman is nothing but the devil. You black women are nothing but Satan. The majority of y'all are the devil. And like I said a couple of days ago, very few of y'all are gonna make it. The only so-called black woman that's gonna make it, Judite women, are women that are the elect, meaning they were a member of the elect. You got we got sisters that watch, right? Those sisters more than likely are connected with a brother that's in the truth.
Right.
That's the only type of sister that I could see maybe making it out of here on a chariot. You know what I mean?
Right. If we ain't talking about the sisters that's in order, because there is a very few so-called black women, and they are in order, with their head, which is the man. But the vast majority of people, they gone, man.
Y'all
true. Eve had that. She originally set up with a serpent. Still to this day, she deceived by the serpent, man.
Yeah.
All right, because Esau the one that put all that shit in her head that she don't need no man and all that kind of shit. But you gonna find it the hard way.
But then the black woman said they didn't need no man. You kicked the man out of the house back in the 70s. Late 60s, early 70s, that's when Esau really implemented that whole thing with the welfare system. Right. And you got certain black women there are some sisters that be on the internet talking shit against the black woman.
Right.
They know. I'm 51 years old, so that shit started when I was born. Early 70s, the welfare system. Remember that movie? You probably remember that movie, brother. You already know what I'm thinking, probably. With Claudine, with James Earl Jones and
I know you.
what's that? Diane Carroll, right? I gotta show you brothers that movie if y'all haven't seen it.
Yeah, I ain't seen it.
I grew up watching that movie. They would put it on TV every once in a while. Movie came out in the 70s. It was like a top movie. Like you know what I mean?
I remember that.
Yeah, Claudine, that was the name of the movie. And the movie came out in the 70s. My man James Earl Jones, he just died recently. Anyway, Diane Carroll, she was a fine ass. She was a fox back then. Even when she got older, she was still fine. She was a fox, man. Diane Carroll, you know her.
I remember Diane Carroll. Her and Lena Horne.
Lena Horne, they were foxes, man. They were like Ali. They was foxes, man. Like Ali, like Muhammad Ali used to say, she was a fox, man. She was a fox, man. Bad. But anyways, the movie, she played like a single black mother. And this is in the 70s, right? She was like a nurse or something, whatever she did, right? She had like, how many kids she had? Like 5 or 6 kids by different daddies. This is in the 70s. The movie came out in the 70s, right? She was on welfare. But back in them days, in the 70s, if you was on welfare, they would send the actual welfare agent to the house to check on, to spy.
Right.
Like they would come there and make sure. Like they came in here. Oh, I see you got a new TV. Where'd you get that from? Oh, you have a job. You what? Well, oh, that's literally.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And that wasn't that. It was a movie, but that was reality.
That's how it works.
They would actually send the agents out,
Yeah.
some Edomite bitch or Edomite dude,
Right.
and also to see if you got a man in the house.
Right. Yep.
And if you had a man in the house, they would cut your
And the
benefits.
same thing with the tax assessor, send them out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come.
Tax assessor.
Come.
See what was going on in your house, they want to know.
Yeah, it really go, and that whole demonic tactic goes back to Willie Lynch's How to Make a Slave. You know what I'm saying? He weaponized the mind frame of women, mainly Jake women, against their true nature, really being nurturers, you know what I'm saying, incubators for the one husband. You know what I'm saying? And
Excuse me.
And as a result of that, that would diminish the power from the man, and leave the entire household vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? To Esau's indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? And madness.
Exactly.
And that's breeding forward monsters. And if I may bring this precept,
Please bring that precept out.
This is 2 Ezra 5:8. It says, "There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth
And
monsters."
tell me these niggas ain't monsters, bro. Like I'm telling you, brothers. I want y'all to start checking those videos out on YouTube. Traffic stops, right? Black women. Those are monsters. And these women have kids. Big Shirley, big fat, going crazy, kicking, acting like throwing tantrums, and the cops got them. They trying to bite the cops. All that shit, man. This total. Now you understand why Pookie and Ray Ray is out here going crazy. These little young niggas, man. Brother, that's why primarily myself, I try to avoid black people.
In the world, niggas in the world, yeah.
Yeah, niggas in the world. That's what I'm talking about.
You see a dude walk down the street with long ass Shiva Jatas on his head, you already know he bugged out.
You already know he do.
Yeah.
Clogs, niggas be wearing clogs, flip flops out in the street. Them dreadlocks. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Them dreadlocks, them long dreadlocks. You see, that be extensions, man.
Yeah.
Them niggas, that don't be them niggas real hair. These niggas are bugged out.
Yeah.
Purple, blue, dreadlocks.
That's some bitch shit too.
That's some hoe ass nigga shit.
Extensions and shit.
But then the nigga will try to look at you hard, and you can see the feminine spirit on him. And I'm like, my dude, I'm wearing some big heavy cowboy boots. You wearing clogs or flip flops. Fighting, we ain't even gonna fight. All I gotta do is stomp on your fight over. You go, yeah, bro. I'm gonna grab your shit and I'm just bow, yeah, and I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
And you know, Esau wants to portray you as a bitch nigga.
Yeah.
He wants to portray you as that. That's the reason why he's putting it on TV, to make it popular for you to be walking around with long hair. And when the Holy Scriptures tell you that even by nature, it's a shame for a man to walk around with long hair. Or to have long hair.
These niggas wearing dresses and shit.
Yeah, that's why they promote the Medea and all that shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
exactly.
You know, like back in the day, they have all these Jakes in Hollywood, especially in acting. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Movies and shit.
Dressing up like women.
Like Martin
Big
Lawrence,
Mama's
Big Mama's House.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shanae from Martin, and Dave Chappelle brought that out on Oprah, and Oprah did like a little Freemasonic hand gesture as a notion to her handlers, like, I'm not with this nigga, a rebellion against our agenda, because he was bucking up against it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you see this nigga wearing, if that's even him, but you see this nigga Chappelle, came back all buff, and he's wearing like a shirt / skirt kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he been sold out back in the day, because when he was on Howard Stern's show, like in the 90s, the nigga had on lipstick, and he had on he was emulating a nigga woman. You know what I'm saying? So he been sold out, man.
Oh yeah, he been so you trying to act like you ain't with the program. You would, because we wouldn't even know about Dave Chappelle if he didn't sell out to begin with.
Oh yeah, niggas ain't really getting too high up in the media world unless you open up that Duke shoot.
Right.
Unless you a damn faggot, they really ain't.
They ain't trying to put you up unless you are going against the Lord, what the Lord really expect of you as a man.
Commit abomination and shit.
They want to see you commit those abominations.
You know what it is? Because it's
So they can point the finger at you and basically call you a fool.
right.
In the eyes of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Oh, what's that scripture? The accuser of thine brethren.
Revelation
Right.
12. I'm going to go ahead and bring that out right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get that. All right. The book of Revelation, chapter, I think it's actually chapter 12, man.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Revelation chapter 12, and verse 10. Yep. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night.
You got it, brother.
Right. So, just like he said, all right, that's why we call him the devil. All right, you go to that Greek word, it's diabolos, all right, which means the accuser, the deceiver, the slanderer, all right, sleazy, the easiest, the sleaziest.
That's it.
Yeah, he constantly accusing the brothers, because really what it is too, Esau wants he wants the blessing for himself.
Right.
All right, so he feels like if he can make Jacob so wicked that the Lord will cast him away, he's constantly trying to find ways, to make the Heavenly Father destroy the whole house of Israel.
Right.
All right, the fucking social programming and all that. All right, and he uses our women as one of the main tactics of war. All right, divide and conquer. Yeah, that's why I got another precept if I may.
Come on with it, brother.
Isaiah the 3rd chapter. You brothers probably know where I'm going with this. Okay, all right. The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, and verse 12, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. All right, because really, man, shit, a lot of, it's changing a little bit, the tide is turning, but for a long time, most young so-called Black, Latino, and Native American men don't have fathers in the household. So who they gonna be raised by the woman, and that's not her position to teach you how to be a man. So you already out the gate, you really ain't got no chance.
Yeah, you're a born loser.
Right. Yep.
And that's why so many I ain't gonna use the word Israelites, because you ain't an Israelite till you really of the elect and the truth, a real Israelite.
Right.
These Black, Hispanic men, Native American men too, are homosexuals, as Apostle Gabar says.
Yeah.
Okay? Because they're being raised by women, and the women turn them into moles, man. Yeah, they turn them into moles, man. Butt pirates.
Right.
You're sitting there, the little boy, they dress them up like girls, and they think it's cute, and then black women, y'all get it's a kid, like a little Ray. They do that shit. They literally, the black woman endorses homosexuality, man.
Yeah, they love it. And what's fucked up is another thing too, like, you a young boy growing up, and all you hear about how men ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, this and that. And they in this society, we live in a Queen of Heaven worshiping society, they pretty much raise boys up as if they're just effective girls. That's how they try to raise up young boys to think, oh, you're not as smart as her. Even in the food system. Because intelligence, it really ain't got nothing to do with being able to remember shit and write it down on a piece of paper for testing time. All right, like men, we have a different type of intelligence. Like when shit hit the fan, we jump into action.
God.
Okay.
God.
When shit hit the fan, all these women that are strong and independent, they bad bitches and all that other nonsense. All right, we're gonna see how tough they really are. All right, but when it comes time to get shit done, like even in society, okay, the only reason why women are allowed to talk the shit that they talk is because men did such a good job at building society that they can be comfortable in.
Right. Yep.
Right.
That was Kevin Samuels, man. Kevin Samuels. That was
he did say
when
that.
he was alive. That was one of his main talking points.
He did say that. Yeah.
He said it was because of men that made the world comfortable for y'all to live in.
Right.
But where did he get that from?
Right. Fact.
From us.
Facts. Right. Because really, if we was out here in the wild in nature, you had animals running around, lions and tigers, bears. Oh my, a man he come across a tiger or something like that, or a lion, a bear, whatever. All right, our instincts kick in to be ready to kill or to flee. All right, either way though, we're gonna survive the situation. The woman, she gonna freeze up off top, and she gonna be food. She gonna be lunch.
That's it.
For that lion, tiger, bear, oh my, whatever it happened to be.
God, that was something that you out with your woman, right? And I know us, at some point or another, have been in a situation where you out with your lady. Now, when you out with your woman, your anxiety levels will automatically go up as a man because as a man, you like, fuck that. not only do I got to worry about my safety, but I got to worry about her.
Right.
You know, when you out with your old lady. So it's like, you know, because even now, anytime I go out the house with my woman, my anxiety level was a little up, because I'm like, I know there's a bunch of, what's the word I'm looking for? Lunatics out here, right? So it's like, okay, some motherfucker, whether some dude roll up and try to harm us or try to harm her, I can't, as a man, I can't stand there and let nothing happen to my woman.
Right.
So we already, that's another thing, we already in protection mode.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about like you out with your lady, y'all go to the movies, wherever, y'all just, the grocery store, wherever.
Right.
Some motherfucker roll up, I gotta be ready to jump into action, whatever we gonna do, like you said.
Yeah.
Whether it's the fleet, like some crazy shit going down, you with your lady somewhere, it's like, oh, yo, baby, come on, you know, you grabbing the baby, come on, let's go. Yo, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here.
Right.
Or whether you gotta jump in the actual defense.
Right.
And be like, okay, this motherfucker look like he's, yo, you know what I mean? Or even as small as you with your old lady and some dude roll up and try to disrespect your woman in front of you. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. A man has a natural instinct to jump up and protect and provide. All right, which is something that a woman, as much as they like to think, okay, we're gonna see. Like I said, when Jacob's trouble really pop off, all right, your money ain't gonna save you. Karate classes ain't gonna be able to save you. You have six big ass dudes kick the door in. All right, what the fuck you gonna do? Even the scriptures even say, Zephaniah 1 and 14, I believe it says, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. Even these tough guys out here, these gangsters, these
they're gonna cry. These
they're
niggas gonna bitch up.
They're gonna wail. They're gonna be crying like bitches. All right, because really the only that's what's gonna make Isaiah 13 and 12 pop off. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. But not just any man, not just any nigga, 2/3 nigga in the world, a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, a man of the elect, because the Lord is gonna have the angels down here protecting the men first. And then you women, you'll be protected by proxy of being associated with the man of the Lord.
That's where Isaiah 4 and 1 is gonna come into play.
Exactly, right. And another thing too, as you said we go into protection mode. See, that's another thing too. See, right now, all right, niggas is deprived of pussy and shit like that. So niggas damn near take any woman. When that time comes, and it's death and bloodshed and eyeballs and kneecaps,
I'm glad he said that,
BBLs
man.
and ass cheeks all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Another woman being joined unto us is another body we got to protect. So men are gonna be a lot more particular. What are your skills? What can you do? Do you have a good attitude? If you even think about fucking bucking up, your ass is out the door, thrown to the wolves right off top. So shit gonna be crucial. All right, it's not gonna be like how it is now.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, brother, because number one, you big Shirleys.
Oh, they out of there, man.
Y'all through. Y'all done. Well, you know, I think Esau created y'all for a reason, to make mockery out of you. First of all, some 350-pound fat black ogre bitch looking crazy. You ain't gonna be a commodity at all, man. Y'all just gonna die. You big Shirleys, you big fat black bitches, y'all gonna be food for the wolves, man. Meaning, I'm talking about literal wolves. Because like the brother just said, men are gonna be very, very particular.
Very harsh in that day.
Because in that time, like you said, right now, that's the only reason you big Shirleys are getting chose, man. That's the only reason, because you got a lot of low self-esteem, loser niggas out here, okay? And the fine-looking women ain't gonna give them no play. They don't have first of all, ain't no woman better than you. As a man, especially an Israelite man.
Right.
It ain't no woman better than you. And I'd say this to you brothers that's listening. I don't care how fine the bitch is, man. I don't care how fine the bitch is, man. Ain't no woman better than you. It could be Beyonce, it could be Halle Berry, it could be fucking, which I don't think she's all that pretty, that Rihanna, whatever, big forehead,
Right.
the Grinch that stole Christmas looking bitch. Right? But anyway, they're considered fine women. If anything, out of the three, Halle Berry is.
Yeah, she still look good.
Rihanna looked like fucking Mojo Jojo from,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Powder Puff Girls, man.
Good.
Big forehead having
Oh, big forehead, hairline back here. Right? If anything, Halle Berry's fine. Beyonce is cute.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say she ugly, but she ain't fine.
Yeah. Well, you know, so-called black woman was fine back in the 90s. Like,
Oh, yeah.
When it was natural. Now, you know, all the, and especially the fucking attitude, the Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi bitch and all that other nonsense, man. You know, ain't nobody putting up with that shit. Because what does the scripture say? A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. All right, not a loudmouth, boisterous, cantankerous bitch, man. Don't nobody want to put up with that. All right,
Precept.
you got the precept.
Come on with it.
Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
I thought he had to have 6 figures. I thought he had to be 6 foot tall.
Six.
Right. I thought he had a 6-bedroom house with a 6-car garage. Read that again.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread.
Right.
And we'll wear our own apparel.
Right.
Only let us be called by thy name.
So the 6 figures that you got, you're gonna be taking care of your damn self with that 6 figures. All right. That shit ain't gonna mean a damn thing. Which we originally the game is to be told not sold, but it kind of just that's why I put open forum. I knew it was gonna flow.
You knew it was gonna flow. I knew that too. Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it still go back to that because once again, riches profit not that they are wrath, man.
Right.
The money ain't gonna mean shit. And you got niggas selling out. You sold out your house shy. You fucking traded out. You traded out the foundational stone for a piece of damn pebble, a piece of sand on the beach, man. Because whatever inheritance you think that you got in Esau's kingdom, that you know the bag that you took, it ain't gonna mean shit that day.
Yep.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
This in Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. It says, no man can serve 2 masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon.
That's it.
You know, the niggas, literally idolize money. There was like an image of Boosie Badass that bugged out nigga. And then he had like a bunch of like FRNs on his bed, and he was like at the edge of the bed, like praying, like he was praying to it. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas will literally sell out their integrity for some FRNs that Amalek just constantly printing out there, man.
They just print that shit out of thin air. That's how you know niggas.
It's not backed by any money. It's not backed by gold. The money stopped being backed. It's money printed out of nothing.
This is how you know niggas institutionalized. This shit don't mean nothing. It's a piece of fucking paper, man. And
hey, they could say today in Congress, whatever, the United States could pass a law saying that the greenbacks are no longer legal tender.
Right.
And they could take this little piece, this is money now, this piece of paper.
Right.
A piece of paper saying, I owe you, that's money now.
Right.
Or they could say, dog shit is money. That's worth it. You got to gather up as much dog shit.
Right.
And when you go to the supermarket, then you pay with dog shit.
Right. And
They could do what they want.
If you got the green one, that's worth a little bit more.
Yeah.
I got a precept.
God.
Psalms 119 and 36. It says, incline my heart unto thy testimonies and not to covetousness. All right, because as Apostle Gabar always says, the things that you don't see are much greater than what you do see. All right, we got treasures that are stored up in heaven, Yahweh Ratchas out, man. All right, everything that we do, and to bring out this 100% truth according to the Bible, we build up a spiritual bank account, and we're gonna make a pull from that in a day where we really need it, man. Jacob's trouble. All right, but if you sold out for a bag, you've already received your consolation. All right, and Esau, like I said, he gonna make the system crash, and your dollar ain't gonna mean shit. The BRICS nations just they just had a summit like 2 weeks ago. The BRICS nations just had a summit. They talking about when that happens, that's gonna make the dollar, the value of the dollar fall, which it's already been hyperinflation. Your money already don't mean shit. Like you were saying yesterday, 6 figures nowadays. That ain't shit no more, man.
Well, y'all brothers broke it down for me, right? 6 figures. I keep hearing 6 figures. But even Kevin, going back to my man Kevin Samuels again, he used to break that down to them. And he said, first of all, what he would always ask me, what state do you live in? I live in California. Where? LA, the Bay Area. Okay, right there. Ain't shit,
Right. He'd be like, and if you want me to ask him, how tall are you and what you dress size?
Yep. Dress size. Height, dress size. Right? He would always ask him, but he would break it down. He said, okay, you live in Los Angeles, up 6 figures, and how many children do you want? He would ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, he would break 6 figures, and you expect to have 2 children in Los Angeles. That ain't shit.
Right.
That ain't shit.
Right. 6 figures in LA is like making $25,000 a year.
Gun.
Hey, brother Rayard, could you pull up, look up how much it costs to raise a child in America today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York City.
Yeah, look up New York. Yeah, how much it costs to raise a child in
LA and New York, right? The East and the West Coast. New York City, 6 figures ain't shit. Nowadays, with this inflation, that ain't shit. And you got 3 kids, that's like making minimum wage.
Right. Yep.
Children are expensive, man. A woman is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that old saying, you got to pay to play.
Hey, while you looking that up, you got a precept.
Come on with it.
All right, this is
Ezekiel 7:19.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead and bring it out right quick. Because now this is talking about something that happened in the past, but it's going to be the same. Because a lot of these prophecies, they double back. All right, just like even with the curses. You know, you got vocab, no class Malone talking about. I don't see y'all being cannibals, so that don't mean the curses must not apply to you. Well, that happened. All right. But all the curses don't always apply all at the same time to every Israelite. All right. But go ahead and bring this out right quick.
This is Ezekiel 7:19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity.
Right, so them dollars, that's really, you chasing the bag. You're supposed to be inclining your heart to the testimonies of the Lord and not inclining your heart to fucking covetousness, man. All right, that bag is a stumbling block. It's a stumbling block of your iniquity. And when that time comes, like Apostle Rakah said, you're probably gonna be eating that damn money, man. Because the only thing that's gonna deliver you is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, he said, my servant shall eat, my servant shall drink. Okay, and he told us, he said, freely have you received, so freely give. But instead, once again, you got niggas that sold out, all right, teaching false doctrines, for filthy lucre's sake. All right, and that's gonna lead to you being destroyed. And that money, which really now in today's time, if you got $250K in the bank, you can't go and withdraw that shit anyways. Most of the banks don't even really have your money. It's all digital now.
Yeah,
all right.
That fractional reserve banking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You go in there, like this nigga Soldier Boy tried to go. He made a video where he was bitching about how Esau won't let him get out. The specific amount of money that he tried to withdraw, and the brother, one of the brothers from GMS Mississippi, broke it down in the video. That's because Esau got fractional reserve banking there, where that money that we have in our bank is loans. It's not even our money. So we don't even fucking own our own money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's not our money.
You don't own shit in Babylon the Great, man.
Wow.
And our lives were Group 3 and 8, we'd be subject to payments.
Right.
That's what niggas don't understand. That we were brought over here we were not brought over here to America, Babylon the Great, to share the prosperity with Esau. It was to serve him and his gods, to be under his subjection. To go
Captivity.
Time.
But niggas wake up every day and they look at the piece of paper with a white man's face on it, and that's their God.
Yeah.
Even niggas that's so called in the truth, man.
Right.
Yeah.
As soon as Sleazy come at them with a deal, all of a sudden now they teaching false doctrine and they worth $1 million. It's fucking
And
crazy.
that goes back to the first Maccabees. You know what I'm saying? That first Maccabees says, bring out some more meat on that. There's a couple more verses on that, but it goes into that. First Maccabees, the first chapter.
Because they never really believed anyway. Because if you really believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, when bitch ass E come at you, you tell him to go fuck himself. So then fuck you, man. You're the devil. I rebuke you, man. But no, them guys, they got them backdoor deals. These Israelite guys, right? And it's so-called in the truth. Because how else? And when I ran into Nate, he said, I didn't sell out liquor. I'm taking the train, brother. If I was a millionaire, what would I be doing? Yeah, okay, nigga. Whatever. Okay, but then you teaching false doctrines, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You teaching false doctrines.
Right. Calling on fucking Christ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calling on a plethora of pagan gods, you know what I'm saying? Jupiter, Zeus. You calling on all that shit when you call on JC. You know,
Yeah.
said Hosea 2:17, let not the ball come out of your mouth.
It said that scripture you quote. It says, "For I will take the many names of Baalim out of her mouth, the daughter of Zion." So we in the kingdom of heaven ain't gonna be nobody calling on no Allah, Buddha, the Hindu goddess Shiva, Yahushua, and all that other bullshit.
Yep.
You put to death on the spot.
Yep. You're gonna die right there, man. On the spot.
Right.
And the other nations, guess what? They ain't gonna be doing it either.
Right.
In the kingdoms, they're not gonna be like in this kingdom. Esau, he allowed you to have whatever religion you want, even though you're still in captivity. But he'll allow you want to be a Muslim. Esau allow you to be a Muslim. You want to be this, that, the third, a Buddhist, whatever, right? Or you want to be an atheist. You can do that, right? That's your freedom of religion, right? No, in our kingdom, the other nations, they gonna worship the Most High too. So we're gonna beat that shit into them.
That's it.
Okay.
Right.
It goes into that Micah the 4th chapter.
Yeah.
Teaching righteousness again. I had a couple more precepts here.
Yeah, them Ishmaelites ain't gonna be talking about some Allah and put the prayer rug down and
Magic carpet.
yeah, the magic carpet and all that bullshit.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be worshiping that black stone in the Mecca. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be destroyed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna zap that shit.
He gonna zap. He gonna zoom.
And it goes into that Isaiah the 19th chapter. It says Yahweh Shai is gonna come down and destroy the idols of Egypt, roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, 1901.
Kind, yeah.
And I got a precept. This is Proverbs 23rd chapter and the 4th verse.
Yeah.
And it reads, labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. The 5th verse says, wilt thou set thine own eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly maketh themselves wings, they fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Yeah, so you can't put your trust, if you don't have your trust in God, you are already through, you lost. Yeah, if you don't have your trust in Yahweh Shai, Kwakadash, you're done, you already done. Because the Lord has already put a judgment. You know, stop praying for America and all that. The Lord already put a judgment on this place from the beginning of time. Why would you pray? You're a false prophet. Why would you even be out praying for this country when the Lord already put a judgment on it already from the beginning of time? It makes no sense.
They fear. They really. They believe that they look at this place as the kingdom. They don't see anything. They don't see anything beyond Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Being the kingdom. And this is why. This is back in 1 Maccabees 1. I'm gonna read verse 11 again. All right. It says, "In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, Let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow." All right. Verse 12 says, "So this device pleased them well." All right. Verse 13 says, "Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen." All right. So beginning of Edomite supremacy. All right. You had the Greeks. All right. You know what I'm saying? Set up this system. All right. That enticed Jake to sin. All right. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, that has continued. You know, like it says in Ecclesiastes 1:9, like you quoted yesterday, there's nothing new under the sun. So you still have Jake, you know, collectively, looking after Esau, Edom as a place of refuge, because they don't have fear in Yahweh by Shem and Shai. And fear is the beginning of wisdom. And because, you know, fear goes hand in hand with faith. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't fear Yahweh by Shem and Shai, you don't have faith. And by default, you're gonna be compelled to walk within the ways of this world and continue to indulge in the ordinances of the heathen, like going out there to vote. You know what I'm saying? Selling out. You know what I'm saying, for some worthless FRNs that no longer is backed by the gold standard, you know, and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
If I may, just to further elaborate on faith and fear going hand in hand. Okay, when you really read the scriptures, it ain't like what the Christian church tell you, the soft, cuddly, powder puff bullshit. All right, when you really read the scriptures, you see that Yahweh Shai are crucial. They would put niggas to death for what we would consider to be small offenses.
Yeah.
It's the same power that's going to come back, and he says, the slain of the Lord shall be many. So how could you believe that he's really going to do that and you don't fear? That don't make any fucking sense. So if you don't fear the Lord, your ass is, you lost in the sauce, man.
Yes, that's right.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 2, it says, he that walketh in his uprightness feareth Yahweh, but he that is perverse in his ways despiseth him. Right? So a lot of these people sell out, they walk within the ways of this world because they really despise Yahweh Shemar Shai. Right? And that's why Yahweh Shai, emphasize that point that you can't serve Yahweh Shemar Shai and then serve mammon, as in money. You know what I'm saying? You walk within the ways of this world. You have to choose, because in war there's only two sides. There's no middle ground. And Judas Iscariot had to find it out the hard way. Because he was lukewarm. He was straddling the fence. So you either serving Yahweh Shemar Shai, all right, or you really serving Esau. You serving Shaitan through Esau.
I'm gonna look some up over there.
Oh, and I got that stat that you called for.
Oh yeah, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, what was this on again?
It was the study on how much it costs to raise a child in New York.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the answer to the stat of how much does it cost to raise a child in New York.
Okay.
And it says, according to recent studies, raising a child in New York costs around $30,000 per year, with the total cost of raising a child to adulthood in the state estimated to be over $220,000, making it one of the most expensive states to raise a child due to high child care and living costs in the area. That's why Esau said a vagina.
200. That's what, 220,000.
Yeah.
So that's way over six figures, right?
Right. Yeah. Double. That's double.
That's double, right?
Right.
So, and especially under this administration with the inflation, right? Because babies are that's the most expensive time. Infancy, adolescency, even when they become fucking teenagers, right? Because you're still responsible for them, right? They still got to go to school. Every time school comes, school clothes, new sneakers,
right.
This, that, and the third, right? But the most expensive time is when they're born. All that shit, baby formula, Similac, diapers, crib, and then if you're working, babysitter, unless your woman is whatever, whatever your situation might be in this society. If you got a stay-at-home wife, whatever, right? But if the husband and wife, which now, man, that stay-at-home shit, man, women got to work. They got to work, man. You with your lady, y'all both got to work. You can't, just like in the old days, in the 50s and 40s, the stay, that Esau, man, this man's the devil. But people can't see that.
Right.
There was a time where a man could work and the wife could be a stay-at-home wife and raise the kids. You didn't have to pay for no babysitter, right?
My mother, she told me that when she was in her 20s, that she worked a part-time job. She had her own apartment, her own car, and man, just off a part-time job.
Yeah, now, I know that stuff. Same thing with my mama. Yeah. She had a job, and today it probably wouldn't be no money. She had a job, she had an apartment, this, that, and she was able to take care of,
Right, yeah, you can't get it in the States no more. Maybe where we stay at, you could live in Mexico, you can get an apartment out there about $150, $200.
Whoa.
The price of living is cheap.
In Mexico, yeah, but that's on the other side. But it's right there, so you can walk across.
But all these dummies want to come to America.
Right.
See, the mother tried the northern kingdom, man, Issachar, and you guys are just demons, man.
Yeah.
Y'all clamoring to come to this place to catch hell.
Right.
Back in their countries, man, it's a better deal.
Yeah.
I would stay in Mexico, man.
And it's corrupt. It's corrupt because even myself, I went not too long ago and I actually got arrested. I'm not arrested, Slovakia. I got pulled over and they said go back to the station or else you're going to jail. So I followed them back and they was like, look, give us $80, you can leave. So it is corrupt.
The federales.
Yeah, it is corrupt, but really for the most part, if you how about Shemar Shai is with you, keep your head down, you'd be straight really anywhere.
Yeah.
The Lord is with you, but yeah, they were so, because even I've heard a lot of people, I talked to a lot of immigrants. I used to work at a center where they housed them at, and they was telling me, they was like, yeah, when we watch TV, we see America as like the promised land. They was telling me that, you know, because the way they portray it in other countries is like, oh, like everything's flush. You know, and then you get here and you see fucking crackheads and prostitutes every damn where.
The homeless.
You know right. You know, so they was sold a lie. Right, but hey, that's Esau for you, the slanderer, deceiver.
Yeah.
You know?
That's this devil. That's this devil, man. That's him. That's this is Babylon.
Right. Right. And a lot of them Jakes coming up here to be judged in the lake of fire.
Come.
Some of them coming up here to be delivered, and a lot of them coming up here to be judged too.
Come.
Because that's the 2/3 is gonna be destroyed, man.
Come. That's right. You're right. They being brought right to the into the kitchen.
And what's ironic about that too is that how you know, they were saying that a lot of people that's coming up are criminals from other countries. So it's like, hey, they thinking like, oh wow, finally I got an opportunity to be in America, blah blah blah. Really, the Lord just brought you up here just to put you in that lake of fire.
Right? Yep.
Because you was a wicked ass nigga, you know, in Venezuela or you know, fucking Belize, whatever country you came from, you was a wicked ass nigga. You come up here thinking you're gonna wreak havoc, and the Lord really just brought you up here just to put you in the lake of fire.
Judgment.
Right.
For judgment. Boom.
Yep.
Y'all gonna get caught, man. And then you know what? The wicked niggas that's here, like in Chicago, y'all complain. Here it is, you niggas are wicked ass, evil niggas, man.
Right.
That's why the scripture said, among my people are found wicked men. You niggas in Chicago, y'all niggas been killing each other for decades, man. Chicago, that's murder capital, right? I've been there many times.
St. Louis, right.
Oh, St. Louis, oh yeah.
Yeah, St.
I heard about St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis as well. Oh, them niggas out there is on another level. New Orleans.
Atlanta.
Oh man, forget about it. All them states I've been. I've been to Oakland. Yeah, them niggas is grimy. Them Oakland niggas are grimy. I've been through St. Louis, man. I've been Atlanta. Like I said, I stayed in Atlanta for like 3 months. Them niggas, they just walk around doing all kind of, man, and then you moles. You niggas are wicked as hell, but you gangbang niggas, like they call it Chicago, Chirac, right? You niggas, man, them Chicago niggas is killing each other left and right. Been doing so for decades. Oh, LA?
Yeah, LA, yeah.
Right? All you niggas, but now another game is in town, and now all of a sudden you niggas are patriotic Americans.
Right.
Talking about them Judites, Venezuelans coming here, taking over gangbangers on YouTube complaining about the migrants.
I thought y'all liked the heat. Y'all about that action.
Right.
Yeah.
The Lord brought it to you. He brought it to your doorstep.
Good.
And really the Lord, he crafty like that, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You was a bunch of wicked ass niggas anyways. So now he brought wicked niggas from another part of the world to come join other wicked ass niggas, and all them wicked ass niggas gonna be burnt wicked niggas together.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, like you said. Yeah, you niggas, like I thought y'all wanted that smoke.
Right.
You niggas, hey, stand up for yourselves. Y'all got guns.
Right.
Don't let them do it.
But see, you know they scared because see them dudes coming from other countries. All right, they can catch bodies and then just go back to wherever they from. They're not gonna get extradited. They're gonna escape. But see, so a lot of them dudes, they scared of that because they don't give a shit, man. And it's like that even across the, you know, where we stay at, right on the other side. It's hella what they call them guys, man. Like they cartels, but they call them a certain name. But anyways, you got a lot of dudes that you know, they into that kind of shit, and they go and they look like regular just old farmers and shit. But then they go over to Mexico and they chopping niggas' heads off, and they come back to the States and it's all good. So a lot of them dudes, they scared of that because, you know, because they know they can just go, if they kill, they catch bodies, they can just go back to their country and get away.
Yeah.
You know?
No, these dudes are like real, like the type of shit you see in the movies.
Right.
Real stone cold killers.
Right.
So you punk ass niggas here in the States, you niggas are only brave when you got 50 other dudes with you.
Exactly.
And you got a couple of guns and shit, and y'all, but you niggas got shit, y'all still got shit to lose. Because they know the cop, Pookie did it.
Yeah, you're right.
Ray did it.
Yeah, and they really these niggas scared because they don't fight no more. You know, most of these dudes, they ain't got no hands. So they shoot, but then when you go to jail, ain't no guns up in there.
Nope.
So a lot of these dudes, man, they just tough talk because they got the pew-pews or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But when it come down to it, you catch them by themselves. A lot of these dudes really bitches, man.
Yeah.
Because a true man of the Lord is a man who stands up and keeps the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of his ability, man. Who stands on business, who's about principle, order. That's a true man right there. Okay. And even also too, that's another thing too. See, plantation Christianity Got the whole world thinking that because if we walk around with Bibles that we choir boys or something.
Yeah.
All right, the men of the Lord were rough men, and they are today. All right, the men of the Lord ain't no bitches.
Yeah.
Okay, but we hold back because that's the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He says Yahweh he can come down here and wipe everything out like that in a millisecond, but everything is for an appointed time. Okay, and that time is coming, the day of reckoning. That's why we can't wait for Jacob's trouble, because a lot of these niggas that talk shit, your mouth's gonna be shut permanently in that day, man.
Yeah, that's right. Hey man, Barakatah Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, man. That's the man. Like as you said, really, you can say that's a conclusion of the matter, man.
Right. Yep.
You know, there's nothing else. And what do the scriptures also say? It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So the Lord judgment gonna come. And by the way, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, as it was deemed at the top of this year, right? It's gonna come, man. We coming into. I can see it coming.
Yeah.
Cause you niggas are way out of order.
Yep.
You 2/3 niggas, but then you niggas that call yourself Israelites, the game plan is about fucking around with this word, man.
Yep.
I would never, man.
Out of there.
I would never. I'd be too, man. Yeah, brother. Come on, you guys know better, man. But like I said, a lot of you guys. Well, remember Ezekiel the 9th chapter, right? And when you know Ezekiel 9 and 4.
Right.
And when you get down to the bottom, right, slave utterly old and young, both maids and little children. Plantation. God would never do that, but he said it in the Bible.
You must ain't read the Bible.
Yeah.
Hey, Elijah, he put a curse on the little kids. I was talking shit.
Oh yeah.
2 she-bears came out the woods and slashed 42 of them demons up.
See that? Yeah, all these little menstruous little GMO babies running around here, these little monsters, y'all be put to death.
Because what people don't understand, I don't want to open up another can of worms, but even though they bodies is new, them spirits is ancient. Even though their body is new, them spirits, they got a lot of wickedness on them, man.
Yeah.
You know, like even going back to Yahushua and Barabbas, okay, them wicked ass niggas said, let his blood be upon us and upon our children. So, hey, you're going to have to eat that word, man.
And that happened. That happened during slavery,
right.
during all the things that went on. But it's going to happen. It's not over with yet, man.
Right.
It's not over with. And like I said, when you go to Ezekiel, when you get down to the bottom, and he began at the ancient men, and begin at my sanctuary.
Right.
And he began at the ancient men, which were before the house. Somebody like Nate.
Yep.
And all these others. A nigga like Hakad.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. A nigga like Alazar. A nigga like that other nigga from GOCC, the bubble-eyed blackfish, Elder Rakab, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
People like that, man.
Right.
Because they're leaders of they are the leaders. They're the ancient men, which were before the house.
Right.
The leaders of these different congregations, man. Them other niggas from One Body.
Yep.
Them niggas from Fopi. And all you other camps. And your dude's gonna fall in line, man.
I was gonna line back on your point. Quan Ross, his name is from Fopi, he abandoned him. He's not even around anymore.
Wow.
He abandoned him.
He left.
Yeah. He's supposed to be the so-called elder, you know what I'm saying, of that congregation, and he abandoned him.
Is he still teaching or he just went back in the world?
I don't even think he can make any videos, man. The last time I seen him, he said he was quitting. So many words. One of the brothers did one of the brothers did a lesson on that with the video of him saying in some kind of like live podcast or whatever that he was leaving.
He just left them guys for dead.
Yeah, because he didn't give a fuck no way, man.
Right.
I don't. What's that scripture say? When the just roughly paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When the wolf comes, and the shepherd is hit, and the flock scatters. So a true shepherd, he actually cares about his flock. He's not just gonna leave when the wolf comes.
Talking about smite the shepherd and the sheep.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Salakia.
Somewhere Zechariah.
Yeah, he was never a true shepherd anyway.
It's not fair to think about it.
A lot of these guys, they not true shepherds.
Right.
Because a true shepherd, I think that's Proverbs 27:23. Could you get that right quick?
Yeah.
Proverbs 27:23, it says, "Be diligent to look at the state of thy flocks."
Right.
All right, so a true shepherd ain't gonna never lead a sheep, man. All right, because really, and that's what we are. We're shepherds, junior shepherds, until Yahushua, the true shepherd, comes back and gathers his sheep, and then he gonna take the goats and all these other different weird animals. He gonna throw them into the fire as a burnt offering to the Heavenly Father Yahweh. All right, but go ahead and bring that out. Proverbs 27 and 23.
All right. This is Proverbs 27 and 23, and it reads, Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds.
Right. So be diligent to know the state of thy flocks. All right, who's your flocks? That's the ones that you're feeding with this good spiritual food. All right, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, you're supposed to be. All right, what? And that's nothing too. A lot of niggas, man. That's how you know a lot of dudes ain't right, because if you don't feed an animal for 4 or 5 days, the animal's gonna die. All right, we got to be diligent with this truth, man. Okay, but really, that's the thing. A lot of these false prophets and that's pushing these false doctrines, they not even diligent. Because they don't have the Spirit of the Lord on this. The Spirit of the Lord, He gonna have men that's not gonna hold their peace day nor night. Okay.
Yeah, precept.
Yep.
Zechariah 11:17 says, "Woe to the idle shepherd that leaveth the flock.
That's the one.
The sword shall be upon his arm and upon his right eye. His arm shall be clean dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened."
That's these hoe ass niggas, man. These hoe ass guys like what's his name from Fopi? Them dudes, man. Yeah, and even Nate too. He's there. They can see him, but he's really not there. He's not really a true shepherd. Yahweh Shah said that the good shepherd care for the flock.
That's right.
I believe it's in Matthews, right? But a hireling that is not of the sheep, the sheepfold, they know not.
You know what? Key word, hireling.
Yeah.
Okay? They in it for a damn paycheck.
Yeah.
I got a few precepts. I got one precept and then Proverbs 23. And if you brothers don't mind, close it up.
Yeah, come. Yes, sir.
All right, this is the book of Titus, chapter 1 and verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. All right? Why? Because they know the truth, all right, which is supposed to be told and not sold, okay, but they selling it and they not telling it. It says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre.
Nate, and that's Nate. Who subvert whole houses. Now, Nate, remember we brought this out years ago. He actually got sisters in the congregation spying on, reporting back to him about what their husband's doing. That's subverting the house, man.
Yeah.
And that's promoting adultery.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wicked as hell.
And that's why speaking of that real quick, when that one Jake got caught, sending a pic of his rod, to another man's wife, this nigga, Nasty Nate, dog, got up there and he was like, oh, I like this. I like nasty stuff. I like this nasty stuff. Or something along those lines.
That was a joke.
Adultery.
He should have been incensed. And everybody should have got kicked out, man.
Rebuke the shit out of
You know what I mean?
Rebuke him sharply.
Rebuke that nigga before the whole congregation and said, nigga, you out.
Right.
You a wicked nigga. The woman, her ass should have got kicked out.
Right. Because really, why the fuck do you even have another man's wife number?
Exactly.
Really, what the fuck business you got with another man's wife? Don't the scripture say sit not at all with another man's
Con.
wife? Why the fuck you even talking to her without her husband's knowledge?
That's right.
What type of weird shit is that, man?
Yeah, goofy shit, man.
Like,
That's wicked. But that's him subverting whole house because he doing that shit. He got them so-called sisters reporting back to him about what their husband is doing.
right.
Like, Shalom, Bishop, my husband. That you fucking Lord gonna fuck you up, man.
It's undermining the husband's authority, too. He's supposed to be your Lord, not fucking Bishop Nate.
Right.
All right. We got that precept. We'll close out
This
there.
is Proverbs 23 and 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Right. Main point, buy the truth and sell it not. The game is to be told, not sold, man.
Con.
So right back on that point, that's why St. John, the 2nd chapter, verses 16 and 17, how shall I say, make no merchandising of my father's house, what's it paraphrasing. So these wolves in sheep's clothing, of the circumcision, these wolves in sheep's clothing, they use the word, for filthy lucre's sake and clout, and vainglory, because they do it because they don't truly sincerely fear Yahweh Shem Shai, man. They're using the power of the word of Yahweh Shem Shai to exalt themselves, and that's why I said in Matthew 23:12, Yahweh Shai said, if a man exalts himself, he shall be abased. You see?
I'm gonna bring the last one out. We'll close it out.
Okay.
Because this
Go for it, man.
1 Corinthians
We'll
11
close out
19.
on this.
There's a reason why these things are happening. We understand it.
Right.
It pisses us off because we're men of the Lord and we share His spirit. His spirit is angry with these niggas, but we understand why it has to happen.
Right.
1 Corinthians 11 and 19. For there must be also heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you.
It's prophecy. At the end of the day, it's prophecy. These things must needs be. Right? So that the prophecy, it's all prophecy.
And it's a beacon. It's a beacon for those that are the hopeful elect, because like I told you, I before I came to the truth, I came across other different camps and they tried to recruit me, but I knew the Lord had set spiritual markers in my mind before I was even in the truth. Okay, this dude ain't right. This camp ain't right. I can't fuck with them. So the Lord, he set it up that way. He has dudes that are very obviously going off, so that those who have the anointing, the spiritual eyesight to see, are like, yeah, them niggas ain't right. I can't fuck with them. They don't got the truth. All right, so it's really a good thing in the sense that's happening.
Come.
You know, because that's a clear separation between the men of the Lord and the false prophets.
Ooh, I was just thinking, I'm just quoted. Yahweh Shah said, "My sheep hear my voice
And know me. John
and
10.
know me."
Yep. John 10 and
See?
27.
That's right. See, my sheep. That means you got to be the Lord's sheep.
Right.
That's why you couldn't get down with the other camps.
Right. Yep.
Because but the sheep, the higher than who was not of his, he don't hear. You couldn't you said, well, Sakari niggas try to hear, but
Right. Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Nah, man.
I knew they was niggas, man, with the Israelite rap, fucking fitted hats and all that shit. This is before I was even in the truth. I said, yeah, these dudes, I don't know if these niggas are gangbangers or preachers. You know, like shit, man. You gotta pick a side. Because I was completely sick of the world.
Right.
I'm like, I hate this fucking society. This is before I was even in the truth. So I'm like, I don't want nothing that resembles the world. I just want the truth, 100% truth, and nothing but the truth. And that's it.
God.
That's it. And that's what it's all about. Pretty much, if a brother's because GMS ain't got no gimmicks and all that kind of shit. You know, we don't got fancy garments. Right. Everybody got the same colors on. You know, niggas, you know, all that. That's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Niggas can do all that, and then they can't even tell you what the mark of the beast is.
Like Apostle Gabal said, the frills.
Right.
Frills.
Right.
There's another word I want to say, but this is not coming to mind right now. The gimmicks.
The gimmicks.
The gimmicks. Ain't no gimmicks. Look, man, we just teaching the scriptures, man. That's it. Prophecy, the gimmicks, the rap, the t-shirts. Get your t-shirts.
Right.
And all this bullshit.
Charging for breakdowns. Niggas, man, if you subscribe to my Patreon, $15 a month, then we can break down Zechariah the 3rd chapter for you. Right. You need Revelation 12, it's gonna cost you. What's your cash at? Like, nigga.
Yeah, that's wicked.
It's wicked as fuck.
When the scriptures tell you ain't supposed to sell this truth, man. But I guess with that, we're going to wrap it up. Brothers, you know, these brothers got to get on the road, man. It's been beautiful having these brothers here, you know what I mean?
Happy to be here.
And we pray through the grace of the Lord, the video was edifying to the congregation. You brothers on the comment board, this brother going to upload his video. You know what I mean? But with that, we say, hey, Shalom, Barak, Kol, Akim, to you sincere brothers of the hopeful elect. All right? Hey, Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.
We was hitting it, brothers.
Yeah. That's how it always goes.